The Indian diaspora, a force to be reckoned with, is making waves in the Western real estate market. This vibrant community, spread across the globe, carries with them not just their rich culture, but an economic clout that is increasingly influential. Nowhere is this more evident than in the realm of real estate, where they're making their mark from London to Los Angeles. With their growing economic prowess, the Indian diaspora is reshaping the landscape of Western cities. One city that stands testament to this trend is London, a city with a rich history and an even richer real estate market. It's no secret that London's property market has long been a magnet for international investors. In recent years, however, the Indian diaspora has emerged as a dominant player in this arena. Not just buying homes for personal use, but also investing in commercial properties, the Indian diaspora is making its presence felt. From iconic buildings in the city center to sprawling estates in the suburbs, Indian investors are leaving no stone unturned. Prominent examples abound, from Indian billionaires buying up historic mansions to young professionals snapping up apartments in trendy neighborhoods. It's not just about the money, it's about the influence and the statement it makes. The data speaks for itself. A significant portion of London's real estate is now owned by individuals who trace their roots back to India. London, a city of diverse cultures, is now also a city where the Indian diaspora holds considerable real estate clout. But it's not just London. The Indian diaspora's influence extends far beyond into other Western countries. This is not an isolated phenomenon, but rather a global trend. The Indian diaspora is making its mark on real estate markets around the world. In the United States, Indians are one of the fastest growing groups of home buyers, with cities like San Francisco and New York seeing a significant increase in Indian property ownership. Across the Atlantic, in Canada, cities like Toronto and Vancouver are experiencing a similar trend. Down under in Australia, cities like Sydney and Melbourne are witnessing the rise of Indian investment in real estate. And it's not just residential properties. Commercial real estate is also being snapped up, with Indian businesses setting up shop in prime locations. This trend is indicative of the increasing global influence of the Indian diaspora. Their economic power and aspiration for a better life are leaving indelible imprints on Western societies. From London to New York, from Toronto to Sydney, the Indian diaspora is leaving a distinct footprint on the Western real estate market. So what does this all mean? Well, in a nutshell, the Indian diaspora is making a significant impact on the Western real estate market. They're not just participating, they're leading, particularly in areas like London. It's a trend that underscores the economic growth of this vibrant community and their increasing global influence. It's fascinating, isn't it? The Indian diaspora, once the emigrants, are now the landlords of the West, a testament to their economic growth and a symbol of their ever-growing global influence.